At the beginning of the movie, we meet a guy named Tyler Hansen, who leads his little sister Tiffany home after soccer. The hero cooks dinner and after it he immediately goes for a walk, seeing that his mom has already come home. Together with his friend Gil, Tyler picks up his girlfriend Ellie Hewitt. Together the teens head off to a cool party. Tyler and Gil decide to drink to a night of endless possibilities and have a blast. Suddenly, the hero notices how some guy approaches Ellie and starts hugging her insistently. The girl says that his name is Chase and they used to be friends when they both lived in San Francisco. Tyler heads to the bar to get a drink for Ellie. There, Chase approaches him again and tells him about the girl's dark past. The hero's life literally collapses, and he runs away, not knowing what to do next. In the hallway, Tyler meets a girl named Holly, who recently broke up with her boyfriend. After a while, Ellie approaches the hero, but he snaps at her. The girl pretended to be so pure and innocent, but in fact did terrible things to Chase and other guys. Ellie takes the guy outside and quarrels with him. Before leaving the mansion, an upset Tyler suddenly sees Holly in a fancy car. Having learned about the case with Ellie, the girl offers him a ride and relax. The heroes get to the club, where the guy can drown his sorrow in a bottle. Dancing, Holly kisses a guy, and their sympathy turns out to be mutual. After a stormy night, Tyler wakes up in an unfamiliar place. It turns out that after the club he went with Holly to her house. The hero goes downstairs, and from the lawn watches the beautiful landscape that opened up to him. After that, Tyler returns to the house and finds Holly sitting near the fireplace. The girl shows the hero her photos, and he sincerely admires them. The couple plays hide and seek in the house and decides to have a romantic picnic on the lawn. In the evening, Holly tells him that her father worked all his life for a good life, but never lived to see it. She now lives with her stepmother, with whom they are not very close. Tyler says that he has a mother, but he very rarely sees her, and takes care of his sister, understanding how hard it is for her. Holly likes spending time with the hero, with him she feels like herself. At night, Tyler starts packing to go home, realizing that he's been gone all day. The guy admits that this time spent with Holly was something wonderful and special in his life. The girl is upset as she watches Tyler, who she felt real with, disappear from her life. Back home, the guy replies to his friend's messages and arranges to meet up with Ellie. The girl says that she led a completely different life in San Francisco, but now she has decided to start over and become a better person. Ellie didn't tell about her past because she was afraid that it would scare Tyler away and ruin his ideas about her. The couple reconciles and agree not to hide anything from each other anymore. However, Tyler keeps quiet about his time with Holly. At school, the hero meets with Gil and kisses Ellie. Suddenly, the guy notices a girl in the hallway who looks suspiciously like Holly. This scares Tyler, and he suggests his beloved to go to the classroom faster. However, Holly, who is transferred to the school, unexpectedly enters the classroom. The girl sits down next to Tyler, who asks her to keep what happened between them a secret. At lunch, Holly sits down with the hero's company and sweet talks to Gil and Ellie. The girl offers to go to a concert at her expense in honor of their acquaintance, and everyone except Tyler agrees. The hero feels uncomfortable sitting in the company of Ellie and Holly. The guy sends his new acquaintance a message and suggests meeting at the elevator. Holly pounces on the hero with kisses, but he asks not to hurry so much. Tyler explains that what happened between them was a mistake, and it breaks the girl's heart. Crying, she says that the guy will definitely regret it. In the evening, Holly sends the hero pictures with apologies and continues to get closer to Ellie and her friends. The next day, Lydia tries to ask her new acquaintance for her social media page, but she is strangely embarrassed and says she deleted the account a year ago. Tyler, who works as a waiter, is visited at work by Ellie. She looks at Holly's photos, one of which features Tyler. Fortunately, Ellie doesn't recognize him, but the hero himself feels out of place. Holly offers to go to the beach and take a picture to remember. Jealous, the girl metaphorically tells the story of her acquaintance with Tyler, after which she kisses Gil. The hero gives Ellie a ride home and learns that Holly wants to confide in her about something. Tyler gets even more nervous, not knowing what to expect from the hurt girl. Holly looks at her friend's things and praises her for not being close to Tyler until now. Meanwhile, the hero decides to confess his affair with his new friend Ellie to Gil. It seems to the friend that Holly will not retaliate. Tyler doesn't want to believe that he's just screwing himself up out of guilt, and he wants to tell Ellie everything. However, Gil talks him out of it and tells him not to act rashly. Meanwhile, Holly and Ellie spend time together. Mrs. Hewitt reminds the girls that it is getting late and they should go to bed. In the morning, Holly looks enviously at her new friend and starts putting on her jewelry. Upon waking up, Tyler senses something amiss. In the window, the guy notices Holly and hurries outside. The girl informs him that she told Ellie about everything, and she didn't mind at all. Tyler freaks out and asks why she did it, literally breaking his life. Holly laughs and says she was actually joking and his girlfriend doesn't know anything about anything. The next day at school, Tyler notices Holly's stepmother, Karen. The woman says that sometimes the girl can behave strangely and asks Tyler not to tell her stepdaughter about the conversation. Meanwhile, Lydia tells Ellie about her suspicions about her new friend, because there is no mention of her in any social networks. Their conversation is overheard by Holly herself and she decides to act. At lunch, Lydia drinks a smoothie brought by the girl, and suddenly she feels sick. Ellie realizes that her friend is having an allergy attack and asks for an ambulance. Everyone around them is frantic and nervous, except Holly. Tyler feels that what happened is on his conscience and doesn't know what to do. Before going to bed, the guy wants to tell Ellie about his suspicions, but at the last moment he changes his mind. Suddenly the hero hears a strange noise, after which an armed Holly appears behind his back. Fortunately, this is only a strange dream. At school, Tyler decides to talk to Ellie, but the girl herself tells him that the doctors are sure that something was mixed into the smoothie, which caused Lydia to have a seizure. Meanwhile, Holly is at the house where she was with Tyler over the summer. In the kitchen, the girl unexpectedly meets her stepmother, who asks her not to miss appointments with the doctor and to take her pills on time. Holly admits that she does not want to live if someone does not love her. In the evening in the room, the girl strokes pictures of Tyler. She is completely obsessed with him. The next day the girl does not appear at school, because of which Gil begins to worry. Suddenly the guys notice a distraught Holly upstairs. Tyler learns from Ellie that the girl is pregnant by the guy who dumped her over the summer. Holly spends time with a new friend, and accidentally sees a message from the hero with a proposal to talk. The guy lies at home and waits for a reply, when suddenly he hears a noise downstairs. Coming downstairs, he notices Holly in the kitchen, who is sweet-talking with Tiffany, and promises that they will see each other very often. A furious Tyler takes the girl out of his house and tells her that he has no money to support her and their child. However, the most important thing to Holly is for them to just be together and love each other, but the hero doesn't get her hopes up, telling her that his heart is set on Ellie. In a fit of anger, Tyler pushes Holly and she falls to the sidewalk. The upset girl arrives at Ellie's house and tells her the whole truth about her and Tyler. Meanwhile, the hero goes to the hospital to see Lydia, and tells her about his suspicions and the secret about Holly. The girl does not reproach her friend, but advises him to tell Ellie about everything himself. Tyler appoints a meeting with his beloved in the morning on the beach. However, during the confession, Ellie says that she has already learned about everything from Holly, and no longer wants to even talk to the guy. In the evening, Tyler returns home and realizes that his life is ruined. Holly sends him many messages, but almost all of them remain unanswered. The next day the girl takes revenge on the hero, and writes a statement to the police, after which the guy is suspended from school for assault. Tyler learns from the police that Holly's real name is Elizabeth, and decides to find out more about her by all means. On the internet, the hero sees a lot of articles about Elizabeth attacking her classmate because of another guy. Tyler sends Holly the article he found. The perpetrator says that now the guy knows what happens next, and the hero becomes terrified, fearing for Ellie. The girl's parents leave, and she is left alone, hearing strange noises and worrying about her breakup with Tyler. Ellie calls Holly, and pretends to comfort her friend. Suddenly, the girl hears strange noises and realizes that someone has broken into the house. Ellie decides to check the room when someone unknown suddenly clamps her mouth shut. A nervous Tyler receives a message from Holly with a picture of Ellie lying unconscious. The boy leaves a message for Gil, and goes to rescue his beloved. Holly, meanwhile, ties up the captive and realizes that Tyler will soon come to them, just as she had hoped. Ellie says that the hero doesn't love the girl, and she punches her rival in the face. Holly goes to meet the arriving Tyler. Meanwhile, Karen arrives home to find Ellie tied up and frees her. However, the attempt fails, because Holly throws a bag over her stepmother's head. Waiting for the hero, the girl loads her gun, realizing that Ellie will have to be destroyed. Holly welcomes Tyler and offers him to spend an unforgettable weekend like that summer, but the guy is determined to find his beloved. The hero wanders through all the rooms, and finally gives up, asking what Holly wants for saving Ellie. Suddenly, a red liquid drips on the guy, and when he looks up, he notices his half-alive beloved above his head. Tyler pulls her down, hoping that the girl can still be helped. The guy brings Ellie to her senses, and tries to get out of the mansion. Holly attacks the couple with a gun, and upon seeing Gil, wounds Tyler in the shoulder. A weeping Ellie picks up the poker dropped by the hero, and stabs it into her opponent. Holly falls into the pool. In the ER, she begs the doctor to never leave her again, hoping to be loved again. Tyler, on the other hand, learns a lesson from this story and celebrates Tiffany's birthday with his true love, Ellie. This is the end of the movie. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this movie, and see you in new videos.